This is part 6 of the Mario tutorial, and in this part we're just going to do a little bit of organization before we start building our level. We just need to have everything right before we start copy and pasting stuff, just because there's a few things that'll sort of be annoying that we'd have to fix a bunch of times, but it's easier to just fix it now so that it'll be faster when we create our level. So the first thing is that all of the power-ups and coins are to the left of the blocks that they come out of. We're just going to move everything so that they're below the blocks. And this is because when we set up our level, there's going to be blocks sitting next to each other. So having the item overlapping the block to its left, like if we had something like this, it'll just cover up the power-up. So that would just be kind of annoying. So it's easier if we just put everything below. And then we're going to need to change the offsets because of that, so that they spawn at the correct location. So for the coin, instead of 60, 15, it should be 10, 60. And for the heart, it should be 10, 70. For the star, 0, 70. And same thing for the fire, 0, 70 again. Alright, so we'll make sure that's all good. Yeah, the coins come out of the same spot, and so does the heart, and the star, and the fire. Alright, so the locations are all good now. Next thing we want to do is switch this coin spawner so that it only spawns one coin. We had it at 3 before, because that was nice for testing to make sure that it worked with like any number. But now we'll switch it back to 1, so we just get 1 out and it deactivates, because that's what most of the blocks in Mario do. So it's easier to just copy it out as 1 and then change the one block that does more than that, rather than having to change all of them back to 1. And then we'll just change the send events, just so that we can be really sure that nothing's going to conflict with each other. So instead of hit 1, we'll do hit coin 1. Just because there's other stuff that's getting hit that's not a coin block, so just want to make sure we don't accidentally get any naming conflicts. Because if those events, if we had like say another block that like shot out something else that we called hit 1, if it had the same name, it would cause the coin to get shot out as well. We'll change this to hit heart 1. This one's already hit star, and we don't need a 1 since there's only 1 star in the level. And same thing with fire, there's only 1 fire in the level, so we'll just call it hit fire as opposed to hit fire 1. Alright, so we'll make sure all of those still work. So we get a coin, and we get a heart, and we get a star, and we get the fire gem. Okay, so that's all alright now. And the last thing we want to do is set up a patrolling enemy. So a lot of the enemies in Mario work just like the ones that we've already got here. They just start out and they just walk to the left and keep walking to the left until they fall off the ledge. But there are some enemies that patrol back and forth, so we want to set up a patrolling enemy as well. And we'll just replace this walk left with a walk right. So we'll delete the walk left and bring out a walk right and just wire it up in the same way. And we'll change the duration to 1 second, because with 99 seconds we're never going to see the loop. So now, whoops, that should be hooked up to both of them, not just to walk left. So now that guy patrols back and forth while the other guy just walks to the left. Alright, so now we've got our level ready, and in the next video we're just going to start copy and pasting these items and enemies that we've created to build up the whole first level from Mario.